Let me get a few more followers here. Okay, so I have, I think, let me see. 1 second. This is the first time I'm using Facebook Live. Can you guys see me? Or is it on? Okay. Hello. Melanie joined. Oh, Melody, are you from Richland High School? Hello. Hello. Okay. So I have a few followers. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so bear with me. I have a few things, like I said, I wanted to talk about how to support small businesses right now, who I feel like might be suffering more than the corporate or any big businesses that do have enough money to, to be okay if their business is not working right now. But I think the small businesses are the ones that are suffering. I have a small business myself. It's called Dulce de Monze. I am a cookie decorator. So I do cookies for different events, cookie decorating, and I'm actually offering these cookie kits right now. They're $25. I gave a little sneak peek earlier, but here is the one I have right now. So it comes with some cookies, some icing, and some sprinkles. I have like 3 different ones. So my focus was on the small business, supporting small businesses or local businesses, and because I know I have a few family members that also have their own businesses and are suffering because of the lack of business. Everybody has to be home and being quarantined. Hi, Chris. Like I have a few hairstylist friends, actually a lot of hairstylist friends. I also went to cosmetology school myself and graduated with a cosmetology degree. So I'm also a hairstylist. But right now our barbers, our hairstylists are suffering. So I think a really cool way to help them out would be if, I know you can't go and get your hair done, but a lot of them would appreciate if you actually just if you needed a haircut, or just send that over as a thank you, or even better, you could also buy some gift certificates. So I know a lot of businesses, I think everybody almost offers gift certificates, and that's a good way. If you buy it now, that money goes in their pocket and you can use a gift certificate or gift card for a later time as if you were using it. So I think that's a cool way to do it. And another way to support, I live here in Garland, and I know there are several local businesses that I am supporting. We're actually planning like this pizza night. There's this pizzeria in Garland, downtown Garland, and they are offering kind of like what I'm doing. I have my cookie kits, and they're actually offering you can actually take a cookie dough home, or they have it set out with different ingredients, so you can actually bake the pizza at home. Everything's separated, so it's kind of like a do-it-yourself pizza. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot the pizza's name, the pizza place that I'm talking about. But if you look it up, just plug in pizza places in Garland, and it's on Main Street. I can't believe I'm forgetting the name, but we're gonna go buy one of their little pizza bake kits that you can do. Anyway, I wanted to ask you guys if you guys have any other ideas of how to help local businesses, or if you've seen any other people offering. I know a lot of people are doing deliveries. I'm doing deliveries for my business for the rest of March, or while we're quarantined, so I'm offering that service only because I know a lot of people are afraid to leave their houses right now and are trying to stay away from contact with other people. Hello, we joined. Look at that, I have 6 followers. Anyway, I think it'd be pretty cool if you guys gave, we could talk about more ideas of how to help, or if you could tell me how you've helped, I know, or if you have a local business. Yeah, okay. Professor Navarro, hi. A little prayer sent to you and your family. I know you're going through a hard time right now. How did I get into the cookie business? It actually kind of just started. My sister-in-law was having her baby shower, and my mother and I were trying to get everything together, and we were looking at Pinterest for ideas, and she suggested that we do these homemade cookies. And I think that the theme was like a pink gold giraffe theme, hearts, I don't know. And she asked me to do the cookies, and I was like, sure, I'll give it. I like to bake, so I was like, I can try the cookies. So I kind of tried the cookies. Some were a little, amateur, very amateur, but it was fun. I think a lot of people like the flavor of the cookies. And then from then, the next step, I did these like sugar skull cookies and pumpkin cookies for the, what was it? I think it was a fall festival. It was like some fall festival, and I got a lot of good feedback. People were asking, do you sell these? Even though they were pretty, I think to my standards now, compared to how I had done, then, I think that I am a lot better now. So the cookies then, people really liked them, so they started ordering them or asking me. So I decided to start a business, and I think it just kind of like rolled from there. I decided to think of a name, and it started with Instagram, really. People were asking, or just kind of word of mouth, and that's how I started getting orders, people asking about it. Let me answer some of these questions. Can help small businesses by sharing them on social media. Yes, yeah, a lot of people were sharing my my cookie kits on Facebook and Instagram, reposting them, and I actually got a lot of new followers and a lot of orders. I've booked all of Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thankfully, I think it has a lot to do with I'm offering a free delivery, and I'm also, I think all the reposts and all the sharing, that really helped me. So thank you out there if you reposted my stuff. Okay. People's deposits, customers want to lock in an appointment. Quarantine is over their business. Sorry, I'm trying to read these comments. Cash the money. It's good to see you. Institutions trying to find the needs. That's a good idea. You guys can see these comments, right? Okay. Look at Daniela's. She has a really good idea on that. What's your business Instagram? Oh, yes. Hold on. Let me go get it. Oh, yeah, it's Hannah. It's not mine. It's my husband's. But this is my Instagram name. I think it might be flipped. But it's Dulce de Monze, so you can find it on... let me see if I can put a comment on here with my I guess, the tag or the page. Let me... Okay, I'm putting it on the comment section. It's Dulce de Monze. Okay. Oh yay! Some people that would be interested in these cookie kits. I am doing free delivery, so if you just DM me on my page, I can set you up. I know I'm booked. I was booked Wednesday, today, and tomorrow I am booked, but I am offering them again next week, probably starting Monday. My favorite cookies that I've done for an event. I'm gonna say for an actual event. Trompo is another local business in Oak Cliff. You guys should check it out. It's called Oak Cliff Trompo. I think it's on Bishop Arts now, and it's actually my cousin that runs the business, and they ordered cookies for an event, and there were these little pork, like these little pig cookies, but trompo is pork, so it was a completely black cookie, and it was I did like a skeleton of it, and it looks pretty cool, and I think those are favorites. And it said, be nice to join today. I made sure anytime since I'm not working. Oh, I'm sorry you're not working. I feel you. I wasn't working. I had about 5 people cancel during spring break on cookies because of the quarantine, but it made up because I was gonna wait closer to Easter to sell the cookie kits, so I decided to offer them now that I lost my business events because of the quarantine. I know it really sucks that a lot of people had to cancel their weddings. I had a lot of baby showers had to be canceled, so that's a bummer. I have people are ordering at least a dozen cookies if you have like a birthday at home you want to celebrate. So I just did these FC Barcelona cookies. They're giant, so it's not like I can bring them over here to show you. But it says I pin it too. Got it. Favorite cookies I've ever made. I want to say they're these little Frida ones. I wish I had if you look on my page on Dulce de Monze and scroll down to, I want to say last year in October, I did these Frida cookies, and there were these little Frida cookies, and those I think are my favorite. Oh, no, there's some mariachi cookies. They were for baptism, and the lady wanted these mariachi style little kid cookies, and those have been my favorite. I think they're so adorable. I don't know. I like to do marble cookies, but not a lot of people order them. What else? Oh yes, I can actually decorate some and kind of show you how to do it. Yes, a lot of kids bored at home. Mine are gonna be doing some of these later. So, what's the biggest order I've gotten? Biggest personal order would probably have to be like 300 cookies. No. Oh, no, I'm kidding. It was like 650 cookies. It was for a Christmas party, and this lady, I don't know, I can't remember exactly where she lived. She lived I don't know. Anyway, she had this beautiful house, and in the backyard, she turned her, I want to say it was like a shed, like it was transparent, it was beautiful, full of plants. She completely transformed it into a gingerbread house. So it was like a gingerbread wonderland, and everything was completely filled with anything gingerbread. And she ordered 650 cookies, and it took me a while to finish those because I do work. I do work for myself, and I am currently the only employee in my business. So 650 cookies was a lot to work on. But the one that I've done most, it's for a festival. I don't know if any of you have gone to the Taco Libre festival. I didn't go last year because I had a lot of individual orders set for that date ahead of time. So when I got asked to go to the Taco Libre festival last year, I had to decline it because these were repeat clients that had booked for that weekend already, and I had a lot, so I couldn't do both. But for the festival, I usually do 800 cookies, and I sold out the first 2 years that I did the cookies, and they were really cute. They were sugar skull. I did sugar skull cookies for that event. There were tacos because it's a taco festival. If you haven't gone, you should really go. This year it was set to be for the end of April, but I'm not really sure. They're still gonna have it, or if they might postpone it. We'll have to see. What else? This one has gone. It's fun. It is really fun. I usually take my husband and my sister, Daniela, and we kind of take turns in manning the booth because of, we want to take a little break and go eat some tacos. But I feel like it's gotten, for the past 3 years that I've gone, it's gotten ridiculously like packed. I mean, maybe they should find a bigger place because the lines, I don't know. I don't like waiting in those lines, especially last year was pretty hot. The year before that, it rained. I think we had like every possible climate. It was like cold and then hot and then it rained and then cold again at night. But that wasn't last year. It was the year before that, I believe, or the year before that. Anyway, I think I prefer. No, maybe the heat, because there's a lot of shade and margaritas, so that keeps you cool down. But yeah, it's a fun event. Do you guys want to see a little cookie decorating? I've never done this on videos or in live, so let me show you how to do a carrot. We'll start with a carrot since those are easy. And these are my cookies, so I'm not gonna eat them. I'm gonna just save them for later. Okay. I have a few things already set up, but the two colors that I have ready are, the orange and green. Okay. Oh, this is so funny. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get a few things. Oh, yes, I make my own bags. That's another fun little money-saving trick that I found. I have these other bags that they sell. The Wilton bags. Am I tired of eating cookies? No. Because I don't eat them. I never eat my cookies. I get sick of the smell, so I don't eat my cookies. If I made cheesecakes, if I worked for a living making cheesecakes, I think that's one dessert that I would never get tired of. No, not cheesecakes, but cookies, yes. I mean, they're delicious. I get a lot of good feedback from them, but I'm definitely not a cookie eater. I do find myself throwing a lot of cookies away because people just don't want to pick them up. Pick up the extra cookies that I have. Anyway, I work in cinnamon roll place. I can't even eat one. I get you. You work at a cinnamon roll. I don't personally like cinnamon rolls. And if I tell you which one I actually like, you're gonna think I'm crazy. There's only like one place that I like cinnamon rolls, but I'm not gonna tell anyone. A secret recipe for my cookies. Oh, I don't mind sharing. I can put. I think I kind of like tweak it once in a while. Sometimes I feel like baking is a science. It is definitely a science. So I have to be consistent. I feel like the constant recipe that I make sometimes doesn't come the same. It doesn't come out the same because you have to have the right temperature in the butter, and I feel like the butter is the one that always throws everything off. Or the eggs. I like to have them room temperature, but if I am trying to hurry and I can't get the eggs and I need to use them right away, I have to use them cold. But I know, I have it in my head. I have the recipe in my head. I don't need to write it down. But it's just that sometimes it's not consistent. But they are yummy. Sometimes they spread a little bit more. So this one held the shape really well. And sometimes I do add a little bit more flour to them if I see that, like I said, if the butter is too runny and I do the mix, I have to add more flour. And if it's not complete room temperature, it's a little too colder. It's a mess. Baking is hard, but I like doing it. Anyway, how do I make my bags? Okay, let's see. I use wax paper, and I cut off in a square. I looked it up. I watch a lot of cookie decorating videos, and this lady made these, and I found that they're a lot cheaper than the piping bags. And these piping bags have these like weird edges that when you cut, it's not exactly like a round shape. I just don't like using them. But you cut out a square, and then you cut it down the middle, diagonally. Hold on. Okay. And you so basically you cut it this way. And you just kind of, how do you call it? You just roll it up into a little cone. And then you have these little 3 parts. You fold it back. And then you kind of cut. You just cut right here. That way it holds in place. And look, I have some icing, so I'll show you how to fill them in. It says, are they all just classic vanilla or multiple? These are sugar cookies, so they're all vanilla. I do offer like a cinnamon sugar flavor. And I haven't tried any other. Gingerbread. But nobody really kind of strays from the sugar cookies. These are the ones that hold the place. I know if it's like a chocolate chip cookie, it's obviously going to spread. But this is, I do offer that. Oh yes, and then you fill it in, and you fold it to the front into like mine are really messy. I don't really kind of pay attention to it. Into like a triangle, and you just roll it, and there you go. And I can actually sometimes when the icing's clumpy and something gets stuck, I just cut it and put it in another bag. And I don't have to wash anything. I think that's the main reason why I decided to go with wax paper, do-it-yourself bags, because I hate washing dishes. And I hate washing these bags right here. They're just messy. So I could just interchange them. It says, send me the links to vids you watch on... Yes, I will send you the links. What bowl? That's my bowl. What bowl? Oh, this one? You have one like this? I have like a whole set of these. I have mugs, the dinner plates, these, and then the pozole, or the cereal kind of bowl. Anyway, I got them in Matehuala and San Luis. Okay, let's start this. So when you want to use it, you just cut the tip. Bear with me. I usually have practice cookies. So if I don't do this neatly, it's because you guys don't see the behind the scenes on my mess up cookies. So this might be a mess up cookie. So, okay. This is usually the surface space that I work, or I have another little room designated for only cookies, and but I don't really want to go in there right now because it's messy. I have everything all over the place, so you guys get to see this clean, perfect. Okay, so any more questions you guys have about any local businesses that you guys have helped, or think we can help? All right, that's the first. So you do the outline of the cookie. Well, I do the outline. You can really decorate them any way you want. I'm gonna show you. So I did this first part because I know sometimes some carrots have like different layers, or like the ones you see in cartoon pictures. So I'll show you the ways to do these. And this actually is kind of like a relaxing hobby of mine. I enjoy it when it's, not that I don't want big orders, because I love big orders, you know, they bring in the money, but when it's just like a dozen or two and something new that I want to try, it's very relaxing for me. It's just kind of stress-free. Okay, so here it goes. It's gonna fall. Okay. Oh, let me see if I can find another one. Okay, so here are 2 cookies. So I can show you what I mean about having too much sugar or flour, not enough flour on a cookie, and what it does. Can you see like the lines in this cookie and how it's not like completely smooth? This one is smooth compared to this one. Nobody can tell, because obviously they're always going to be decorated and filled in, but I can tell. And this is what you want to get, the smoothness of the cookie, not the little ridges, but whatever. They taste the same, I think. I don't know. People still like them, whatever. Okay, so the next step would be filling it in. I'm going to see if I could tilt it a little so you guys can kind of see. Wait, this way. I wish I had like a little camera up here. You just look down at the cookie. Okay, so, if you want to fill them in, just cut your bag a little bit more. I usually have 2 icing consistencies. One is more runny. It's usually to fill it in, but I don't want to do all that right now. I think it'll be the same. It's just sometimes it takes longer if it's a thicker consistency, which is used for the outlining of it. So, yes. So here's your free cookie decorating video. Okay. I normally don't have to pick them up, but I have to be careful because of the outline. You shake it a little, and that is the top part of the cookie. Actually, I should probably hold it like this and show you. Let me fill in. This consistency is a little thicker for the filling in, but there's one layer. I usually let the outline dry. That way, whenever I fill in each layer, it's separated. So I'm just gonna switch. Okay. It's kind of weird decorating and talking at the same time. Normally, when I have people talking to me and I'm decorating, I'm taking in only half of what you say. So, me trying to talk while I decorate sometimes messes up either the talking or the decorating. But here you go. That's layer 2. Hello. Sent a request to be in a video of request. How do you store them? Oh, cookies. These can just be out. I actually don't store anything besides icing. The cookies, I want to say they last about 2 weeks out, just in a Ziploc bag, or if you have a cake container, just covered. They last pretty well. I do bag them individually for people, so you can keep them in those bags, and they last. I want to say 2 weeks. I've had people call me and be like, these cookies are still good after 2 weeks, although they might be harder. I bake my cookies a day before an order or 2 days before. That way they're fresh and soft. Oh yes, and one thing about my cookies is that like soft. So they're not they're not like crunchy sugar cookies. They're a little softer, and I think that's what a lot of like my clients like about them, or at least the feedback that they give me. They think these are a little different because they're softer. They're good. I don't add any flavor to my icing either. I know people add like a lemon extract or vanilla. I actually just leave the sugar because they're already sweet. I don't think I need to add any more flavors, so it balances out. Okay, so here you go. Your 3 layers of cookies. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and then these usually take minimum, I want to say 3 hours to dry. If you press on it after 3 hours hard enough, they're not going to be, I mean, they're obviously going to break. But do I watch any baking shows or competition? I do. I don't, like in cable I used to, because I used to have cable. Let me bring my sprinkles so I can put some on there. I just bought some sprinkles yesterday. I kind of went crazy, but I used them for my cookie kits, so I kind of have to buy the big ones. The baking shows, I think I watch more of the ones that are on like Nailed It. Oh my gosh, my hair's a mess. Like Nailed It on Netflix. What else? I don't remember the names. No, I haven't watched any recently, but okay. Her cookies are so good, so I make them without icing. Oh yes, if I'm ever gonna eat my cookies, which I hardly don't, they're gonna be without icing. I personally don't like icing. I don't want to discourage you from the icing because everybody likes them with icing. I just don't. It's just too sweet for me. Okay, so the sprinkles, you want to add, if you want to add sprinkles, do it while it's wet. So you can add some little flowers there, or, I mean, you can kind of go crazy. I am selling these. They're for $25. I'm doing free delivery because of the whole quarantine thing. So if you want to order one, I'm taking orders for next week. And if you want to follow me on Instagram and send me a message, some DMs, if you want some. You can really decorate it any way you want. I don't add sprinkles usually to mine, so that looks kind of funny. Anyway, no, not 25 each. Let me show you. Hold on. I just messed up the cookie I decorated, which is fine because it was just like a practice cookie. Okay, so the cookie kits are these. These are the ones I'm selling. Normally, if you want cookies decorated for an event, I sell them by the dozen. But right now, I'm offering these cookie kits. It comes with 3 different sprinkle assortments, 3 different designs. So you have the carrot. This is my bunny one. You have this little bunny and this other guy. It's a bunny. It's like a bunny sitting down. It looks so satisfying, like the bones. Okay. And then, each of these have 3. So it's 9 cookies. 9 cookies, 3 icings, and 3 sprinkles. So this is my bunny one. Oh, and I found these really cool boxes because they're cool. Okay, do you guys want to see more decorating? I have this one. It's like a little bird. I also have the flowers. Let me do a flower. I'll do a tulip so you can kind of see. Hold on. Gotta open these. I also have these cute butterflies. I can show you what marbling looks like. That's what I like to do, the marble effect. Hold on. Yes, a baby chick. That's what I meant. Baby chick. I have a lot of different cookie cutters for Easter. There's like so many that people sell, but I don't know. I kind of stick to the same ones. But people like to do the same. Oh my goodness! I can't get this open. Let me open another one. Okay. Does anybody else on here have a business? A small business you run, or your parents, or aunts and uncles? Let me know. I'd love to know. You know, if they have an Instagram account, put it on here so I can follow it. Okay. This is the tulip. If you see, I get really dirty with colors when I have to mix my colors. So the other day, I have this little box that I have to keep all my colors, and when they spill over, I had to clean them, and the purple one is the one that completely spilled. So it turned my hand all pink instead of purple. So it was just pink everywhere. Anyway, all right. Like I said, you cut the tip. They have tips that they sell, because when you get these piping bags, I know you've seen them, the tips with the different design that you can do. I have those. I just don't use them. I'd rather do my own. Do my kids help? No. They are not allowed around my cookies because I like to keep it very sanitized and clean, and I kind of get, I don't know. I don't want any kids or spit or anything around my cookies, so I have two kids. They are awake, because I don't want them to interrupt the video, since it's my first time and it gets chaotic with them. You look so young. I am 28, and I'm married with 2 kids, and yeah. I'm still going to school though. You see me at Richland, say hi. I'm the VP at Alas Student Club. Alright, I'm going to start outlining this. Okay, so I started like that. I started this way, and then I went around, and then I crossed this way, because tulips have like 3. I look 22. That's good, right? I look young. Hey, 28's only 6 years older than 22. I'm so young. I don't think I look old. Okay, and then I cross it over this way, and then I do the middle. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I can't see it because of the comments, but anyway, I did break my cookie. So if you get if you're decorating a cookie and it breaks, which it did, you could just put a little icing, which I do because I don't like to bake any more cookies, and sometimes I'm in a hurry. But really, people cannot tell if it breaks or not, because you just stick it on there like glue and let it dry, and you just decorate over, and it's fine. It's like you just glue it together. Okay, how you thought about cakes? Oh, I do. Okay, so follow me on my page, President Monze. There's a few cakes that I do. I do not like to sell them because I feel like the cakes, first of all, a lot of people sell cakes, and way prettier than what I do. I have a few that I posted on my Instagram page, and I feel like I can do the more basic cakes. I don't like if you need me to decorate a cake that's, Pikachu theme, or baby shark, I don't know how to do that. I just kind of like the basic individual ones with flour or succulents, piping. I can do that. I thought about selling them, and then I realized how many dishes I actually had to wash, and it gets really messy with the butter and the icing, you know, because I do like to do cakes for myself or for family members, but I don't think I'll sell them. That's right now. Maybe when I decide to grow my business a little more, I'll introduce cakes. I'll hire someone that's badass at decorating cakes, and voila, President Monze would sell cakes. But for now, no, not cakes. Check out our cakes by Chapa. I learned a lot. Okay, I appreciate that. I'll look those up. Other pastries, I don't know. The desserts that I do are for my family, so you know, like apple pie, scones. I haven't tried doing bread, but I think that's gonna be my next go-to, especially right now since everybody is buying bread and it's completely out at the grocery stores. So I thought about making bread. I did ask one of my friends. Super connection. Okay, so maybe I'll do a session here on how to do a bread, because we're out. Everybody has bread in their houses except for me. So, okay. I'm going to decorate this. Okay, so this tulip is not going to be that great because I didn't let the outer lines dry, so it might kind of mesh together, so you won't really see a defined line separating the three petals. I'll show you, hold on. You gotta shake it because it gets rid of the clumps. Go early in the morning, I got fresh bread. We gotta learn how to make bread. It's an essential. Okay. There you go. So you can kind of see the defined line. This is what I meant. These outer lines, you have to let them dry. That way, when you fill those in, you can see the separation. I didn't wait. This is a video. I can't fast forward this. This is live. So I'm under pressure to show you guys how to do this. Just check out the ones that are already done in my Instagram page, and don't judge me right now on my practice cookies, because you don't want to see those flaws. You just want to see the finished product. Okay, there we go. They look pretty or dry. I don't like when they look shiny, but I'll add some little roses right here. Here you go. Also, what you can do is let all this dry, and then you can go over with an outline. And that works. So whoever wants to come pick up these cookies that are already made, feel free to do so. All right, any other questions? I did ask if anybody had any family members that had businesses. Oh yes, I'm in my housewear. I didn't dress up for this video. Now I have you wanting to do these cookies. Well, if you want to do the cookies, I have the kits. If you want to get it, DM me on, let me post it again. My page is at President Monze. There you go. I think you can just click it. I'm not sure. But check out my cookies. And what else can we talk about? What have you guys been doing, like cooped up at the house all day? Because, I finally had work because of these cookies. But now they have me acting like a homeschool teacher because for my kids, school isn't canceled. I actually have to do the work with them and act as their teacher. And I feel like it's a little overwhelming. I don't think I'll ever be able to be a teacher. I respect the teachers out there who can actually do anyway, the teachers who can actually do all of that for every student and then do online classes, I'm very much respect, because I was going a little crazy trying to teach a 5 and 7-year-old how to do stuff for their homework, and things are taught differently than what I learned. Anyway, what's the favorite part of the process of cookies? The decorating part. The decorating part. The making the dough, the cookie dough, that's fun because it's like a good sensory, like when you're kneading it together. It's cool. It's cool, but the decorating, because it just relaxes me. Unless I am really behind on orders and I have a lot and then I have to rush and it's kind of stressful. It doesn't, sometimes it's not as fun, but I enjoy it. And I can do it from home, which right now I am doing it from home. It's a lot cheaper to do it from home than actually paying a location, especially because I'm working on my own and I don't have employees. I don't think I need them yet. I think if my business obviously grew and I had too many clients and I get, overwhelmed, but I honestly like to pocket the money and it's all going to me. So, I don't have to pay anyone. I think that's just a perk. But when I am behind and I have a lot of orders, then I regret not having an assistant or any employees. But anyway, your coworker has her business too, but she works with us to learn new stuff. She also has her own page. Chris, what does your friend do? Or your coworker, what kind of business? I would love to know. I like supporting other businesses. So a lot of, I think, I don't remember who said about the reposting and, tagging other people with new followers always comes new clients. So if you help your businesses, social media, especially right now, everyone's on their phones, everyone's social media right now. Keep tagging, keep reposting those businesses that need your help. So I think that'd be a good way. She's a pastry Sue, but I forgot her IG. I'll send it to you. Okay. Send it to me so I can look it up. I follow a lot of pages on Instagram, local businesses. Too many to tag, but there's this one this new, she's not new, but she's also a local business owner. She sells these decorated strawberries, and they are so good. She dips them in chocolate, but decorates them. Some of them have tajin or the squinkles on top. I don't know if any of you, know about the squinkles. Probably my Mexican people out there, since that's what they sell. And those are really good. Her IG, I'm not sure what her IG is, but it is Strawberries by Ali. Yeah, Strawberries by Ali. And you should definitely. Oh, Coco Andre? Yeah, I know Coco Andre. We used to live in Bishop Arts, and we would walk. Well, before, this was maybe 7 years ago, we used to live in Bishop Arts, and we'd walk to all the businesses, which are slowly disappearing. Now they have, I don't know. Coco Andre is awesome. I've done a few events when she's been around. She does some events at Four Corners Brewery, and she has these paletas too that she sells. So it's not just chocolate. She does a whole bunch of stuff. But yes, follow Coco Andre. She's a pretty cool chick. Alas made chocolate with them 1 year. Oh, that's fun. Maybe I should partner up with Coco Andre and be like, let's do another Alas chocolate session. Okay. Any other local businesses that you guys love? Any new ones that you've seen? Let me know. Yes, we should definitely do that. Coco Andre. we were there. She was gonna be at this event on March 14th at Four Corners Brewery, and they unfortunately had to cancel it because that's when they decided to close everything down. I think that was the same weekend as the St. Patrick's Day parade. They had to close. So, and everybody that got a ticket to that event was able to get refunded, but it was a bummer because it was all these local businesses. Usually, I go to I do some of my events at Four Corners, so it allows me to, to share my cookies with everyone. Talk to Dr. Shirley Dean. She knows him personally. Okay. Yes, she is a Latina. She is. So Latina supporting Latinas. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I shared a little session of my cookies. See, this one I already messed up because of the edges right here. But it's okay. These are practice cookies. All right, I think this is my time to peace out. I actually have a lot of cookie kits that I'm delivering. So these are it. I have the little chick ones, and I have the flower ones. So I have to go deliver all those right now. So I'm gonna peace out. I'm not sure who's gonna be on tomorrow in our daily feed, but stay tuned. Bye, guys.